Hey guys, it's Kusi. After countless calculations and an unlimited amount of tier lists from every clickbait-seeking loser this game has to offer, I came to the following conclusion: screw all that, let's dare to do something different. So let me present to you the class I've chosen to play in the War Within. But first, in true YouTuber DJ mode, I need to drag this video out at least a little bit, so instead of telling you what I will play, I will systematically tell you what I don't play and why. Isn't that a treat?
Yes.
But first, how about you tell me what you're going to play at this current time? Let's discuss in the comments. I am very certain there's no wrong choice here, well, besides Beastmaster. Oh, and also, since the launch of the early access is just around the corner, feel free to check out the stream as well, all the way from launch at midnight European time and all over Friday as well as Saturday. Whenever I'm awake, looking forward to meeting all of you, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. It's for free and the community and I are on the road to 10k subscribers towards the end of the year. And we will make it happen, so be a part of it. Alright, enough with the plugging. Without any further ado, make sure to grab a drink, get comfy, and enjoy my Kusi approved system of voting out potential mains.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so just that we are on the same page here. Those are the classes that I considered maining at some point in time. And for the mentioned reason of milking the video, that includes every class. We got the Mage. Looks insanely strong on the PTR in both PvP and PvE, Mythic Plus and raids alike. While Arcane looks like it's just giga busted in every aspect, Frost looks stupid in PvP right now, and Fire Mage is, well, they be combusting. And if they free cast during combust, GG. I reckon Fire will have the hardest time in the beginning of the expansion, as they usually rely on bigger pulls to nuke the hell out of the main target, but usually in the beginning tanks go slow. So why didn't I go for Mage, even though I get goosebumps and a 7 out of 10 semi just from talking about it? Simple. No hybrid. I was thinking about full DPS class, cause I can just leech off of you guys for dungeons and make you heal or tank. But then I considered that an off tank or heal would be great just to include more of you, so I can swap around whenever we are 1 DPS too many. Which, long story short, is also the reason why I won't play Warlock. Even though Affliction is so enjoyable for my personal preference currently. Yet at least, that keeps fun possibilities for future Zero to Hero specs open. Speaking of, one class that I will play is obviously the Paladin, as Red got chosen during the Marble run to be the first Zero to Hero spec, which means Paladin is off the table as well. So, let's also delete all of them DPS classes. Okay, besides Hunter, let's talk about that one. Obviously, me doing an 8 reason to play Survival Hunter video has to explain why I won't pick it here. Besides the no hybrid reason, there's more. I only want to play Survival. I'd like to keep Marksman away for potential series and PM, yeah, no thank you. But because Red Paladin is already a melee, I'm not sure if I should go for another one to spoil the melee playthrough for me. So that reason, plus the lack of the hybrid, made me unlist the Hunter for my potential main as well. Now then, let's talk about some hybrids here. Priests. With the addition of the hero talents, we all gotta agree that the class fantasy of Priests went through the roof. Cello looks hilariously fun to play, while Disc is always a pretty solid healer for raids, and Holy most likely is able to keep everybody alive in Mythic Plus. But, spoilers, it's not Priest. And here's why. I just played Disc Priest in the latest Zero to Hero over on an A, and I absolutely overdid it in terms of commitment. So I'm worried that this class doesn't offer me something new for now. Plus, I feel like we are going to see a lot of shadows anyways. Another hybrid that won't make the cut for the first character of the War Within is the Monk. Partly because of the earlier mentioned melee restriction, but also because I don't really vibe with the aesthetics of a Monk. Don't get me wrong, Mistweaver was an absolute blast to play, but Windwalker doesn't really connect with me currently. And I reckon I'm too stupid to play Brewmaster, let's be honest. I'm a button masher. The next one wasn't even close on the list of potential mains, even though I believe it's going to be stupidly strong. The Demon Hunter. Even after nerfs, Vengeance is easily ahead of another GOAT season in Mythic Plus, cause you just can't beat the utility and the low cooldown survivability they have, paired with the passive healing and the guaranteed overheal prevention. Yet again, I played too much of it. Before pre-patch, after pre-patch, Vengeance is fun, but I played it so much that I kinda got burned out a little bit. And with only 5 classes left, we are getting close to the juicy part. So for a change, let me tell you about what I'm going to play on NA. Because yes, I will have a character ready for both NA and EU to play with you guys. Of course I will. You are also part of this community, so I will not leave you behind. But I can say, this decision wasn't too easily made. We are choosing between Warrior and Druid. Both got specs that I enjoyed playing in Prot and Guardian, as well as Arms and Pharaoh. However, even though they both have one or more melee DPS, I am most likely going to play tank on NA anyways, or at least that's why I'm assuming right now. Mental prep is on the point. So right now, take a guess which one I go for. Zuck zuck baby, the plate wearing, fury beating, meat shielding and shield wielding fanboy that just by the name will tell everybody what's up. My reasoning for this is, I wanted something different. I played heaps of Guardian over the last 3 seasons ever since I did the Zero to Hero in Season 3. And it's fun as hell. I did play some Prot Warrior as well before, but never fully committed to it. And I assuming tanks will be more rare in the beginning of the expansion because nobody wants to do mistakes and until healers figure out how difficult it will be for them. That now also disqualifies both Warrior and Druid from the remaining list. So, we got the Death Knight. Oh baby, not gonna lie, Frost Decay was probably the most fun I had in a long time. Not only in the pre-patch, but also before. They pump man. I love the low cooldown windows. I like how my damage was increasing significantly whenever I understood the gameplay. I like how you got AMS up every 40 seconds or so. I love how you got grips to ease up some mechanics, sometimes even on bosses. I love everything about Frost. Unfortunately, that's it. Unholy doesn't really intrigue me, and I feel like Blood Decay is difficult enough to maybe enjoy that one in the series as well. So you can all watch me suffer in the beginning. Both DPS specs seems to be in an insane state, and Blood Decay seems to be giga strong right now. And I really like the Reaper's Mark ability that Frost or Blood can go in their hero talents, but the options are just not enough for my liking. And with that, let's talk about Shaman and Evoker. Man, LS Shaman looks like a blast. I just loved every minute of playing beta, even if it's just on dummies. I like the visuals, I like the gameplay of the lightning. Both hero talents look mad, though even one provides more PP than the other. I never played Resto, but surely this ain't too difficult to get into. On the other hand, we got Evoker. Devastation is so fun. Like fun. What a unique gameplay that looks so super difficult, but in reality, it's not at all. You can swerve around using instant cast during trash fights all day, and even on bosses, you almost constantly can move around while casting. And just to top it off, besides legit 2 spells, everything else is AoE. Like what the hell? Perfect for me as a key enjoyer. Not to mention preservation. Easily the most fun I ever had while playing healer. So engaging, so many beautiful animations, unique cooldowns, tons of utility, bloodlust just like the Shaman, mobility as hell, and similar to Resto, a decent amount of damage too. This one was even more of a difficult decision than the Warrior versus the Druid, and I came to the conclusion to play Evoker. Even though my first Mythic Plus run as a Evoker was completely ass, I still were able to see some numbers pop off every now and then. And those numbers will only be enhanced by the sick damage through Engulf in the War Within. I only did one dungeon on the PTR, an older one that I knew anyways, and I could see some pulls where I actually focused up and played it proper. I need to work on my single target though for sure. I also really want to try to attempt more PvP as well, as it's usually pretty fun in the beginning of the expansion, so having a currently considered solid healer for that makes sure I can play with some friends of mine. Now, if you're still watching, first of all you're a real one, and also, if I may ask, if you think back, which one was the most enjoyable Zero to Hero series you watched on my channel, and if you may, kindly explain why in as many words as you like. Again, I really want to thank you for those insane 15 months so far, and I'm certain the road to 10k is in full effect and it's far from unachievable for this channel and this community. But for now, I wish you the most fantastic day whenever you see this. Thank you for watching, and I see you either during the live streams on launch or in the next one. Peace.